Yes, well done. Good movement. Just the release. So, I feel a bit of a change from the shoulder. So we talked about the shrug earlier. If you stand just to the side of this, that's it. So just make some shoulder rolls like that. And it's this that's going to move the club. And then we can start to flail it. And then I'm going to show you this action here. So this is the sequence. The shoulder creates this flail. So it sequences from the shoulder. It's going to throw it up, and then you can let the levers go, so the mass is going to go behind you. It creates that flail. So it's a flail in this direction. And then it just culminates in that at the bottom, right at the bottom. So it's not extending early to get there. So a few goes doing that with the shoulder. So, yeah, so it takes time. That's it. Just got to, don't lose your grip. That's it. Yeah, it's your scap mobility that's just creating the energy. Brilliant. Yeah, just to the side. That's it. So not too much behind you. More out to the side. Yeah, like that. That's it. You don't have to go too far, you don't want to lose your grip, so throw it out and up. So so what we don't want to do is just move the arm out. There's a whole. Yes. Good. Now the other side. Brilliant. Let it drop. So you get a snap at the bottom. That's it, Matt. Good. Now, back to the right hand, just in the air. You don't have to bang it, sorry, now. Just do this in the air, just feel that flail. That's it. And now, side on, so for a swing, just with your right hand. Feel that shoulder, go. Yeah, it's gonna be able to snap it so late, because the shoulder can go full. Yes. That shoulder can fire the sequence later. Feel different?
Yeah, way different. The release is way over here.
And then when you tilt down, it's over here. Now, keep going. You'll feel the snap of the golf club. Just to accentuate the snap, use a little spring. Yeah, that's it. You can use the drop and pop. That's awesome. What does it feel different there?
That. Like this shoulder here is like that. And it is a little bit there.
Yeah.
And
yes. Awesome. It's just such a different strike, isn't it?
you can feel it, it's higher up in the face. Not as thin as it was earlier.
Just hold it up in the air, that's it, yeah. Just want you to tap this, just with the right hand. So just use your wrist. That's it. To go firm, I noticed there was a bit of lateral there, you had to shift the handle.
Yeah.
That's it. Now start to use the shoulder a little bit with it. That's it. That goes first. And this is going to lag behind and create a bit of a whip. With the, God, you're alright. That's it, use your shoulder first. That's better. So you can throw it back with the shoulder, just flail it back and forth. That's it. Notice the shoulder goes first, and then everything follows. That's it. Just do that again, just with the right shoulder, feeling that little flail. That's it, yeah, just into the bag. And let it just into the bag there. And I could put that there and you could still do it. Yes, now what's going to guide the club out there is the sequence, the shoulder, the elbow. You could adapt the levers to get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go early, you won't. So if you release early, if you just do an early release for me, so just release early, it's going to go in there.
Left, yeah.
Good. So what's going to give us an opportunity to rotate more? If you take your grip again, this is powerful, but what's going to give you more power is if you just rotate with me, just rotate this, that's it. Now you've got more leverage. Okay. So in a golf swing, what you're doing, you're opening to create the leverage, which is then letting you use this and let this rotate when you want. If we don't open this early enough, what happens then is, or if we don't open it, then we don't tap into this. So keeping this like that,
Yeah, which I do, yeah.
it's going to affect our ability to release later. So then we have to use the body more. But if that mechanism's not there, then we get the early release. What this is going to do, open up the leverage much later, lets you use your body earlier, and now you can feel the rotation.
Yeah, that's completely new.
So the rotation, let's keep your grip for me. Hi guys, just a quick message about our upcoming trip to Turkey. We've had 2 international trips already. Turkey last year, Abu Dhabi a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic successes. Looking forward to our next one, which is back in Turkey. We're so happy with that resort. We were blown away last time. The Gloria Resort, 5-star. It's 5 nights, 4 full days of coaching and playing with myself and the team. There's myself and Sam and George on the range coaching, short game, full swing, putting, and then on the golf course there's Foz and Belty for the tour player experience. You get a chance to play, practice, spend time with us, first evening meet and greet, and then every evening we all eat together, breakfast together. It's a fully immersive week in the whole coaching system. I hope you can make it. It's the 26th of March and we hope to see you there. There's 12 places, so please be quick. The rotation in your golf swing starts here. Well, it's happening all the time, but you're rotating here. Feel the difference there? Yeah, it can rotate. Awesome.
Yeah, it feels very different. It feels like, and then it just goes.
Yeah. So now you can also turn the loft, so you're becoming attuned to the loft that way.
Yeah.
Instead of having to use that to square the face, or a little bit of this with that, look where the handle's going. Even though this turns down, if you spring and turn left, look what happens.
Yeah.
Let's use your body. So you can let this free wheel, and it's just opening up the opportunity to use the body more. Whereas if this is shut already, you can't. You've got to hold on to everything. Very good. And then you've got more planes of motion, more variables closing the board down. You become more feedback loops. You become so much more sensitive to what's going on because you've got more things closing the face down. You've only got one thing. It's the opposite of what people think. People think just less moving parts. The problem is that's less things to recognise, less sensory feedback. I've got less sense of where I'm in space.
Yeah.
So if I only ever know that, I never know this. And if I don't recognise that, then I've got to use this all the time.
Yeah.
And then that's limiting. Well done. Just a bit early with the release. Just make a practice swing for me. Just hold your follow through here. Yeah, so if that's turning down, it's going to be like that. Okay? Just swing back and through to there. But what I want you to do is I want you to feel that rotation happen behind you now. Yes. To here. You feel that?
Yeah.
So it's happening behind you there. So swing back. So what you felt there, just turn that club face like this. Just keep, that's it, tap the foot, tap the coin. But do it that way, look at this. Just rotate it to tap it. Yes. Okay, hold it there, tap it in. Now keep it there, I'm going to hold it up there. Now tap it, have a look at it. Just tap it. Not that way, but rotate it. Yes. Just so we're starting to now here. Now tap it, look at it. Just don't move the club, just tap it. Just rotate it. As in don't swing it around, don't swing it up and down. Just that's it. Go and tap it in, close it, more. That way. So you're recognising what this rotation is. That's going to let you do that.
Yeah.
Without that club face, if this is square, if this is here, just come back. Now rotate and do it. Now go and pull it. As in look what happens, it opens up. Brilliant. So your path's good.
Yeah.
We can get that face rotating more. Yes. But not throwing it out to do it. So this is still going to be, it's going to swing down, it's still going to be lagging as it does as you do it. It's part, so you're feeling that sequence, that flail, and it's getting closed all the time. You're here, and then you're extending and trying to rotate.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's going to open, and as you're rotating, and this is moving now, it starts to close up.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Now I can extend here. If I'm open, then I'm using my extension to close it. That's why you can't get it closed in time, because basically you're going back to that, and
Yeah.
that face doesn't rotate very quickly, as opposed to that action. We want this, so we're getting more flexion, so that's giving you, it's very small. I mean, we're talking 2 or 3 degrees. That's enough to play massive hooks.
Yeah.
That's probably going to fade a bit, that's probably going to hook it. You're talking, it's tiny movements. 3-4 degrees, 2 degrees left with the face and 2 degrees right with the path, and you got to draw. This is where you practice with just the 7-iron, but 3/4 shots. So look, it is open, you see, it's going to be open, but now watch.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's doing it there, and I'm here.
Beautiful.
So you can control the trajectory instead of that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like a barn door flying around. So I'm having to do all this movement just to close it a couple of degrees when it's that. So I could be here and that's it done. Just I say done, it's a motion, but I'm just explaining really how we can reconceptualise how we're applying ourselves, because the concept drives how we react.
Yeah.
So recognising that you can be here and letting this just rotate.
Very nice.
With kind of just the release really. That's better. That was awesome.
Yeah, knowing to close the face by just doing that,
Yeah.
completely different. I was trying all this weird stuff. All I need to do is that.
All you need to do, keep grip.
Yeah.
It's just that, and that here will feel like this. That
Yeah.
here feels like this.
Yeah.
It's like that will feel like this. It's like recognising the orientation of that anywhere in space. Like, that's it.
Thought you'd go, but you didn't, so I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my phone ring.